Welcome to the John Locke studio here in Raleigh, North Carolina. My name is Jordan Roberts. I'm the Director of Government Affairs, and we're joined by a very special guest today. Fernando from Sri Lanka is visiting North Carolina. So this is your first time to North Carolina.
Yes,
And
Jordan.
how are you enjoying it so far?
Really enjoying North Carolina.
That's great. I have to be honest, I'm a little biased, but I think this is the best state in the union. So tell us about Sri Lanka. What was it like growing up there, and what is the country like now?
Sri Lanka's constitution says it's Democratic Socialist Republic Sri Lanka. So I've born in an obscure village there, and in Sri Lanka everything is mainly managed by the government, as it implies in the constitution. So we have a free healthcare system, free education system. So when someone is born, they have taken an education sponsored by the government, and then they are expecting a government job, and then they are expecting a pension from the government, and then again healthcare in your retirement also expected by the government. So that has been the environment that I have been coming from, and I am having a bioscience and a biochemistry background, and then I founded a think tank with few others.
Why did you start a free market think tank in Sri Lanka?
So the reason why we started was because there was no free market think tanks in Sri Lanka. I mean, there were people who resonated with the free market ideology, but there were no formal institute to really talk about the free market ideas, and also to drive policy based on facts and research.
The name of the free market think tank is called Advocata. Sri Lanka has been in the news a lot recently. There's been a lot of draconian measures, banning of fertilizers, price controls, things like this. So talk to us a little bit about what's been going on in Sri Lanka and how you hope that your free market message at Advocata can help alleviate some of the problems and increase prosperity in your country.
Sri Lanka is going through a very difficult and a tough time. If you look at the recent past, starting from 2015, in 2015 there was a massive bond scam which has been reported, which completely tarnished the reputation of our central bank. And then in 2016-17 there was a massive drought that drastically dropped our agricultural output. In 2018 there was a constitutional coup where two prime ministers claimed that they need the office. And in 2019, on the Easter Sunday, there was a bomb attack on a couple of churches and in five-star hotels. So that completely dropped our tourism numbers. In 2020 and 21, there was COVID, and in 2022, we had the economic crisis. So what is going there at the moment is, since we ran out of foreign exchange and also we defaulted our sovereign debt, and that's what happened over the last few years, and over the last few months it has been completely going out of control. But now things have slightly come to a settlement, but not because of any other policy measures that we have done. But what Advocata is trying to do is, because we have been indicating this crisis way going back to 2019, even before that we have been saying the importance of market functioning and allowing the markets to work, because what we are experiencing now, this hard time, difficult time for all Sri Lankans, is because we really didn't adapt with the market system, because our government was trying to do everything, and that is the reason we had a lot of corruption and we borrowed too much money at very high interest rates. So what we try to do is to navigate Sri Lanka with correct market driven policies and reforms, because we have a unique window now to get the market reforms done and to move to the right direction. And that's what we have been doing, and we have done in 2020 a detailed debt analysis, and unfortunately no one really didn't have the patience to listen to us. If that the case, we believe that crisis could have been avoided. And there were price controls imposed, there were exchange controls. So we have been pretty much the predominant voice against these draconian regulations. Not only that, we have been the voice of deregulation for micro and small medium enterprises, because they are a bigger part of our economy, and that's what we have been promoting. Allow the markets to work, limited government, and when the markets work, you assure the property rights of the public, and then that can be converted to economic prosperity. And that's the and we really believe in hard working and free exchange for Sri Lanka to moving in the direction of prosperity.
That's just incredible to hear. I mean, we, of course, we believe in free markets here too. It's difficult to get the message out, but, it takes hard work and dedication. And so we're so happy to hear that, we're part of like a larger network, an international network. And so we commend you on all the work that you guys are doing over there. We wish you the best of luck as you continue to spread the word of free markets internationally in Sri Lanka. So Dana, thank you so much for being here. We're happy to have you at the John Locke offices, and yeah, look forward to seeing everything that you guys do at Advocata in the future.
Thank you, John. Thank you very much for having me.
Yep, and thank you all for joining us here at the John Locke Studios in Raleigh, North Carolina. We'll see you next time.